The list of challenges being a fisherman doesn't really stop. There's quite a few. Essentially, you play all the roles. You have to take care of the boat, the mechanics of the boat. You're doing all the accounting, as well as actually actively fishing. So most people, when they think of fishing, they think of us out there hauling lobster traps or pulling nets around the ocean. The reality is that's half the time. The other half, we're crawling around the engine room or driving around town paying bills and just trying to keep the boat ship shape is really challenging. I think the biggest sacrifice being in fishing goes straight back to your schedule. I mean, you are completely, the ocean owns you. When the weather's good, you have to go because you have the opportunity to go make money, and there's certain times where you can't go fishing because the weather's not allowing you to do so. So that is mentally exhausting. Fishing's most dangerous because of cold water. So hypothermia can set in really fast, so we try to stress that to stay out of the water always and make safe decisions. It's actually very dangerous just getting on and off the boat. That's when a lot of accidents occur. So most people would think you're really far offshore, it's super dangerous. Actively getting on and off the boat at the dock is extremely risky. The lobster industry has been really challenging because post-COVID supply chain, supply and demand, it's a very complex industry. A lot of people don't realize that we have, not only do we have a supply and demand curve, we're also looking at the mortality of the lobsters, which when they molt, they become really weak. So the price of lobster in the last year was extremely low, and the overhead was very high, so the return was not great. The year before, we actually saw a surprisingly high price. And again, this is what makes the industry so challenging. Nothing's guaranteed. You don't know if you're going to see good price for your product. You don't know if you're going to see good weather, and you certainly don't control the fishing. You're going to pick them up? I heard ya.
No, and we have, these fishermen go out, a lot of them go out to the Georgia Banks, that's 200 miles out. I mean, the Georgia Banks is loaded, best fish in the world, and they get everything. They really do. They do a nice job. And they don't come home, and they whatever they catch, they share. I mean, today is a lot better. They make good money now, but they work hard, every penny of it. It's I mean, they're away from their family for a week at a time. I know there's one guy that used to go out. Some of the sword fishermen, they go out for a long 3-4 weeks. I had one guy, a friend of mine, that he started sword fishing. And he'd go out for so long, when he come in, when he was on land, he would be rocking back and forth when you're talking to him, because on the boat all the time,